Okay, we're back. How you guys doing? Welcome to the afternoon edition. Stock Markets with Bruce, your Uncle Bruce here. We are here at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. The markets are improving a little bit because the Treasury is not going to reverse easing. They're not going to hike rates or anything like that. We've got the Dow. It was down about 100 something points a little while ago, about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. Now down only 23, and we have a 10-point gain on the S&P, a 118-point gain on Nasdaq. So the markets are definitely powering higher. The Dow is trying to come back to a break-even level. Oil up 78 cents, 72.43 a barrel. So we've got better news there. No fear of pending interest rate issues to worry about. Stocks that we like to follow. SOFI, 1524, up 32 cents. The high of the day today for SOFI has been 1547. The volume 8 million. Not a heavy trading day, but definitely positive. 1525 last trade. GameStop 170.15, down 839. That's trying to come back to 170 and hold it. The high of the day 176.97. That was pretty well the opening. We have not been in positive territory basically all day long. 170.19 down 835 on GameStop. Over on ATIP 392. High of the day 402. That we did break $4 for like a little bit of time. We're now at the 392, volume of 2.69 million shares, and they're hanging right in there. Gotta say, 2.69 million. It is definitely not like 13 million the other day, where there was just selling and selling and selling and selling. It's not happening. Next one on the list, AMC up $1.08 to 39.09. High of the day has been 39.56, so it's not far from that. Matterport 13.81, up 40 cents. High of the day 14.04. 13.81 right now, holding most of the gain all day long. Ever since the opening, we started low in the 13.40-50 range, and we powered up into the high 13 range, and we've been kind of hanging around 13.80 ever since, and a little higher than that. So we'll take that. Let's see if it wants to keep it going. 23andMe 847, up 19 cents. High today 857, the low 827. We're in a 30-cent range, and we're at 847 right now. Volume 925,000. By the way, Matterport volume 286,000. That's all there is. Really thin volume, and yet it's having an okay day. Fifth Wall up 5 cents. It was down all day until about half an hour ago. We were underwater, not by a lot. We were sitting around 12.30 for the low and around 12.40, 12.45. Right now, 12.55 up a nickel, and that is just about the high of the day on the stock. 15,000 shares traded. We're talking Deadsville here, man. There's nothing happening here, but it's up a bit. VACQ, Vector Acquisition, has been on a long slide down today. A little bounce back right now. The low of 10.18 from the high of 10.67. We're at 10.28. We're 10 cents above the low. 515,000 shares traded. Navstar or Navsite, we're up a penny on that, and on Starboard Value, we're down a dime at 9.69, down a dime. Ever since about 11:30 this morning, it began to drop off. Hit a low of 9.65, now 9.69. Volume 89,000 shares. Really, really quiet. That's what we've got. It's kind of a relatively quiet day. Looking at Vanek Vectors up 433 to 256. We're happy with that. Home Depot is at 326.95, up 30 or down 35 cents. IBM still down 62 cents. It's been down here all day long. It had a high of 143.10 and a low of 141.60, and we're 142.14. So we're just kind of mishmashing along here, kind of in the middle. Not setting any trends today at IBM. Dow Jones down 52.9 now, a little back off here. S&P still up 6.5. Nasdaq up about 110 right now. Oh, the Dow just jumped 10 points to the good, so we're now down 42 points to down 52. Microsoft down 62 cents. Apple down $1.73. Hardly a terrible day here. Tesla up 12 cents. Bed Bath & Beyond up 35 cents. BlackBerry up 88 cents. The cruise lines are just positive. Royal Caribbean up 40 cents. Norwegian up 35. Carnival up 20. Amazon shares are down 442. Their numbers come out shortly. I'm not sure if it's today or tomorrow, but it's soon. Facebook now is up $6. Google up $2. With all the jumping around, it's only up $2. JP Morgan up $1.26. Goldman up $1.61. And yeah, that's what we got going here on these stocks that we're following. This is it. The Dow up down 40, S&P up 8, Nasdaq up 111, and the SOFI 1524 32 cents. GameStop trying to get back to 171. It's 170.75. ATIP 392.5, just up a dime at the moment, and Matterport at 1390, inching higher again on 301,000 shares. She's up 49 cents today for Matterport. And we've got 23andMe at 846, up 19 cents. So we've got a lot of green, but just slightly to the green today. At least it's the right direction so far. We'll take that, and we'll see what we'll just see where it takes us from here. Can GameStop join the party? That's the question. AMC's been up most of the day now 3+ hours. Can GameStop come back to break even, or is it just a down day for GameStop today? We'll have to watch for that. There you go, folks. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Zach, love you. Bruce, have a good day. Bagel Heads dropping by for some thumbs ups. Back to work now. See you all on replay. You betcha, buddy. Mirko, hi, all. Gio, may Ganesh bless you. Let's see. Amber is worried about going red once what Powell starts speaking. Teresa, hi, everyone. Finally starting to see a green on my stocks. Love you, Uncle Bruce. Thanks for all your knowledge. Chandler Labs, Uncle Bruce, it's pronounced Sextera in the data center world. Sextera. Okay, thank you. I'm all green except for my GameStop, says Amber. Kev Lane, good afternoon. Afternoon, everybody. Welcome, guys. Chandler, Uncle Bruce, I'm all green today. Afternoon, everybody from FS Panu. FS Panu, welcome, buddy. Nice to have you here. What else is going on? Not much more. It's just it's a quiet kind of a day. Nothing bad happening. Nothing incredibly great. But the ATIP or ATI physical therapy. The good news here is the selling volume, the pressure of stock, the unlimited gobs of stock that were coming in, it's kind of stopped coming in. We're at 2.6 million, granted, but I bet you in the last hour, I don't know if we've traded 300,000 shares. It's quiet. 393 now on ATIP, 2.7 million total volume. So this volume is drying out. The low today was 375 for like a moment. That was around 10 o'clock this morning. The shares went from 375 up to 398 in the span of about 2 hours. It just climbed up, a little pause, and then climbed up higher to go to 402. And that's been the high trade ever since. We backed off a little bit. We're kind of hovering now at this 390, 395 neighborhood. See if we can get any more upward movement here. Big Bear saying hi, everybody. John Anderson, hello, everybody. John Van, you had me at hello, my attention, I mean. KC10D, hi, Bruce. What was the computer chip stock you recommended again? The computer chip stock, I've got several. I've recommended Intel, which is $53.12, down 6 cents today. Micron, which is $75.85, up $1.63. Those are the two that I've recommended. And then I have been recommending the Vanik Vectors semiconductor ETF, which is SMH. That was the ETF I've been recommending for a while. The high of the year, 263. Right now, 256, up 430 today. And that's a collection of 60 of the top chip producers in the world. And I think that this will continue to do really well over quite some period of time. That's my take on that. Hope that helps you. SoFi now at $15.25, up 33 cents. GameStop 170.98, trying to hit 71 or higher. Still down 7.76 or so. ATIP 392.5 to 393 a share. AMC at 39.04, up $1.03. Matterport up 40 cents to 13.81. 23andMe up 21 cents to 8.49. Those are the ones we follow the closest up here all the time. That's what we've got. What is going to happen here uh, with this market and with our favorites? We'll keep an eye on that. We're hearing positive news, a lot of news. Updates now are starting to come out from some of these stocks, more than others. Have to admit, not all are as forthcoming with info as we'd like. We do have EB Games Canada, EB Games in Canada. The GameStop people are going to drop the EB Games name in Canada and go GameStop. That was announced today, and then the folks at S&P, the folks that run the indexes, they announced that GameStop shares would be dropped from the small cap 600 index, and they will graduate the company up to the mid cap 400 index. That is expected after the weekend, early August coming up. The stock, it hasn't helped the stock, obviously. The shares have not been able to react positively with that. We're down 792 to 170.62. I don't think this is the cause of the drop either, though. There's got to be another reason. I don't know what the other reason is. Maybe there was a large seller coming in today. I really don't know. The volume on GameStop, 3.65 million. So, we've had volume here, but we just have not had any real reason for it. We've just had volume, 3.6 million. Maybe the dip this morning when we reached the low 164 woke up the market a bit, shook up some buyers. They came in and picked off stock. They jumped on it and they ran it back to 175 in about 2 hours. And now we've been slumping back to this 168 to 72 range, and we're now at 170 range. We're now at 170.63. All right, there it is. Matterport. Lots of news coming out on Matterport. Lots of discussion on Matterport. Lots of more and more positive reports coming out about Matterport, and Matterport is busy promoting themselves. They are busy getting the word out as to who they are, what they're about, what they're going to be about, what their plans are. And this is spreading and will continue to spread. And today is one of the first days where we're getting some positive stock momentum on Matterport. Right now, $13.90, up 49 cents right here. The volume, though, only 307,000 shares. And this just is showing me in Technicolor that any kind of serious volume of stock to be purchased by investors in Matterport, this stock will run $4 or $5 a share. I mean, you bring in 3-4 million shares of buying power into this stock, and this thing has gone to 18, 20 bucks. There's no stopping this. There's nothing really here. Very little dribs and drabs available. There are no disappointed shareholders out there who are like mad at the company or anything like that. So there's very little on the offing, and it takes nothing to pop a dime. Just pop up 10 cents, no big deal. We'll be watching that very closely. This company is going to end up with multiple areas where income is going to come in the door. They're going to make their money developing apps and their camera system and the 3D imaging and their incredible software to literally produce dollhouse replicas of any kind of property you want. I mean, it's just going to be phenomenal. But they're going to bring in money from the realtors out in the world. They're going to bring money in from apartment owners, like literally people, companies that own entire blocks of apartment blocks. They're going to make money from office tower leasing companies, business parks, shopping malls. They're going to make money from hotels all around the world, from hotel chains. I could see them being contracted by the Hilton Group or Marriott or you name the brand. I'm convinced they will have worldwide contracts with most of the major brands of resort operators and hotel operators to Matterport all the properties. You can just count on it. It's going to happen. They're going to get global contracts for all kinds of their work. Any travel agency worth their salt, especially online travel agencies, they're going to demand that properties get Matterported. They're going to demand that to help promote the listings for all-inclusive resorts in Cancun, all of Mexico's resorts, the Dominican Republic's resorts, Barbados, Grenada, Barbuda, all over the Caribbean, European getaways, hotels in New York, Chicago, LA, I mean, everywhere. Even if you're running a hotel in Orlando, you're not associated with the Disney property, you're going to want to be Matterported. You're going to want to show off your property to the world through a Matterport presentation. Airbnb. If you've got a property that you want to rent on Airbnb, down the road, shortly, within a few months, maybe a year, you're going to have to be Matterported. I cannot see how the listing will sell. You're just not going to be able to get bids. People, if you're showing off, quick little telephone, like phone pictures on your iPhone, that's not going to be good enough anymore. That's just not going to cut it. You got to Matterport your property, and if you do, you're ahead of the crowd right now. You've got to be ahead. I'll get you top dollar. Insurance companies are going to demand homes and businesses be Matterported for insurance coverage for inventory, furniture, household items, the homes themselves, the condition of the house. This is going to be huge. Brand new subdivisions will be Matterported right off the get-go. Any brand new vacation property being built down in the Phoenix area, Tucson, Palm Springs, anywhere else, they'll all be Matterported right off the bat, right away. This will be an absolute mandatory must-have. So this company's going to have just endless reams of sources of income coming their way from various divisions. I did mention this morning the retail connection. That's new to me. This I learned this morning, where you'll be able to Matterport your home. Like, for example, you're going to want to go to IKEA to look at furniture, or you're going to want to go to a furniture chain to look for something. You might be going to Home Depot. You might be going to Lowe's to look for a new fridge or stove or dishwasher or whatever, any appliance. You're going to need to know what will fit in your kitchen, or you're going to need to know the dimensions of the appliances you have in mind to then design your kitchen around the appliances. It might be the other way around. You're going to get a free downloadable Matterport app that you're going to be able to take photos of your existing kitchen. They'll give you instructions on how to do that. You'll then go to Lowe's, see all the various models of refrigerators and stoves and freezers and the dishwashers and microwaves and you name it, everything, convection ovens. And you're going to be able to literally take there'll be a code on the sale tag on any appliance. You're going to take the code and you're going to probably insert that into your app. It'll show you what that refrigerator looks like in your kitchen and whether your kitchen can handle it or not. It'll tell you the dimensions of the fridge, how wide, how deep, how tall. Then you'll see the dimensions you have available for a fridge and find out whether it works or not. It might be too tiny, it might be too large, it might be just right. At least this is the information that you'll have. You might pass this on to your contractor. Your contractor will do the same thing. They'll come into your home. You're considering getting a kitchen remodeled. A contractor will come in and Matterport your kitchen as is, and then work from that to figure out what it'll be looking like later, and then send you imagery and say, here's your Matterported completed kitchen. Here's suggestion number 1. What do you think of this? After you have a chat about designs and so on. And away you go. This is going to be huge. It's just going to be huge. The folks at IKEA are going to absolutely offer you a free Matterport app linked in through their IKEA merchandise so that you can IKEA your apartment or your bedroom or living room or whatever you're doing. Yeah, there's some real exciting stuff coming. Matterport is about to become discovered by 99.9% of the market that has no idea what's going on and what this company is capable of. And this is an international 150 country company now. They're already in 150 countries. These guys are going to be huge, really popular. So anyway, there you go. You're early. You are figuring this out, and you're hearing about this incredibly soon. And don't be frustrated if the stocks aren't moving yet because you're so early in the game. You just got to wait out the rest of the market to discover what's going on. Scott Coleman, thank you, buddy, for this donation on PayPal. As always, you're the man. I appreciate it so much. Very, very generous of you. What else can I tell you about? Matterport will be presenting at the Canaccord Genuity Annual Growth Conference on August the 12th. They'll be promoting their company and their shares to thousands of investors, thousands and thousands. And I would imagine a whole bunch of financial people are going to find out about Matterport, who then each will be talking to thousands of investors themselves. So this company is about to get a lot of exposure in the marketplace. between now and August the 12th. So these days at 1388 might not last much longer. We have announcement or news today. Starboard SVAC should have completed its shareholder vote to be acquired by Cyxtera. Cyxtera is the tech company that runs server farms, 61 of them, I believe. That deal should be done now. That vote should be complete, and Cyxtera and Starboard will basically do their paperwork now. And do not be surprised if by Friday we see that symbol disappear. The SVAC symbol will go away forever to be replaced by CYXT, Cyxtera. That will happen later this week. The next one to go will be Navstar or Navsite Holdings, Navsite NSH. August 13th is the date for its takeover. So Monday is the 2nd of August, the 9th plus 4 days. So a week Thursday, so a couple of weeks tomorrow, it's all over for Navsite as its takeover with Aspire Global will take place. And there'll be a new symbol, SPIR, shortly after that is done as well. Then we have on the 20th of August, Vector Acquisition, VCAQ. Say goodbye to Vector because they'll be taken out by Rocket Lab, symbol RKLB, by about the 23rd or so of August, I would imagine. Somewhere around there. That will change. The symbol will change. And those are 3 more SPACs that will disappear from existence and will be replaced with straight out up-and-coming companies. And all 3 of these guys are busy. Spire is busy. Cyxtera is really busy. And Rocket Lab has a list a mile long of companies that want them to launch satellites into space. Pretty cool bean stuff here. I think we're going to be excited with what we're going on with here. There you have it. That's the dealio on our SPACs that we're following, the companies that we're watching. That is the upward, the latest news. GameStop a little better right now, 171.92 to 172 here, down 660. It'd be nice to see if GameStop could bring it on a little further. We've got ATIP at 392, down up 9.5 cents. SOFI up 31 cents to 15.24. AMC up $1, $39. Matterport 13.90, up 49 cents. 23andMe at 8.51, up 23 cents right now. Had a little spurt just a few minutes ago to 8.60, so it's just touched 8.60 on 23andMe. So we're getting a bit of movement, 8.55 right now, up 27 cents. So we're getting some positive movement here on that one too. Fifth Wall down a penny, Vector down 17, Navsite unchanged, Starboard down 9, Vanek up 41, Home Depot up down $1.26, IBM down $1, Dow down 96 points, Microsoft down 16, Apple down 143. Those are the main stocks we're following. It's where we're at. The S&P is still up 4.4. NASDAQ up 121 as we battle through the last hour with about 37 minutes to go for the day, holding gains on a couple of markets, but not on the Dow Jones at the moment. That's the one that is not performing. Let me take a look at the Dow 30. Let's see who's doing what here on the Dow 30. There we go. The Dow 30 changes on the day. The losers are United Health Group down 560, McDonald's down 529 after coming up with fantastic numbers this morning. They're just not good enough, I guess, for the future. I don't know what the investors want. Visa down $5. They posted good numbers. American Express down 250. Travelers down 230. I think that's because of interest rates. Because interest rates are not going to rise immediately or shortly or in the very near future, these financial stocks, Visa, American Express, Travelers, are all under pressure. They will be lower. Goldman Sachs down 42 cents. They're under a little bit of pressure, not a lot. But it's those 3 others, Visa, American Express, and Travelers. They're dragging the Dow down for sure. 3M is down $2. Apple down $1.56. Been upside down most of the day, but just slightly. Home Depot down $1.38. IBM down $1.05, just not leading the way today. Walmart down 75 cents. Cisco Systems down 67. Walt Disney down 61. Coca-Cola down 55 cents. Verizon down 49.5 cents. Goldman Sachs down 44. Amgen down 11. Microsoft down 4. And Dow Chemical Inc. or Dow Inc. down a penny. Other than that, they're all positive. Intel is unchanged. Honeywell, Johnson & Johnson up about a penny. Walgreens up 30 cents. JP Morgan up 52. Chevron up 67 cents. Merck up 68. Salesforce.com up 80 cents. Nike up 83. Caterpillar up $1.84. And Boeing is the leader today with a $9.98 a share bump today in Boeing. That is the by far, all by itself, the big winner of the day. And without Boeing, we'd be down 200 points, I bet you. That's probably a 100-point difference on the Dow, just my hunch. But anyway, there you got it. More red than green, as evidenced by the fact that we're down 100 points on the Dow, obviously. But we're not down like $20 or $15 or $10 a share. The worst are the top three are down $5.60, $5.20, $4.80. That would be United Healthcare, McDonald's, and Visa. Those are your worst performers, and that's it. There you go. That's a summer doldrum kind of a day, I guess, is what we have right now, and we've got to, gotta just kind of grind it out. That's the dealio here. Sorry to say, I wish I had more exciting news to tell you, but I just don't. Happy to see, though, that Matterport is at $13.90, up 49 cents. And I'm very happy to see that. And SOFI up 33 cents to $15.25, quite steady today. GameStop battling back to 171.56, down 6.98. And then ATIP turning the corner with a gain today, at least a little gain. We'll take a little bit, about 9.5 cents a share on the day so far. And then Matterport up 49, and 23andMe $8.60 a share, up 32 cents. I think that's the high of the day. Yeah, high of the day, $8.60 on 23andMe on 988,000, up 32 cents. So it's certainly an improvement. It was $8.27 on the opening this morning. That was the low of the day, right on the opening. And it battled its way back to break even, and now hit new highs for the day at $8.60 on 23andMe. Okay, go stock, go. Just don't stop there. Just keep right on going. You got $4 or $5 more to give us at the very least to start things off. We have 153 thumbs ups this afternoon. Thank you for that. I appreciate these thumbs ups. We only have 5 on the downtick, so we're definitely seeing a better direction today on the thumbs ups, because we got a lot of green here at least. So thank you for that, folks. Keep those thumbs ups coming in. Help this channel get some promotion. I would so appreciate that. SoFi now 15.25. Volume on the day 8.6 million shares. Low of 15.08. High of 15.47. GameStop down 6.98 at 171.56. ATIP 3.91. AMC up 38.94. Matterport 13.90, up 49 cents. Volume on Matterport now 314,000, so quiet. And 23andMe 860, the high of the day, right up here on 1,080,000 shares, and with no news, absolutely no talk whatsoever. All right, there you go, guys. Thank you. 174 thumbs ups. They're still coming. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. And well, let's just see what's going on here. What else is going on? Anybody got any comments I need to read here? A lot of folks talking to each other today. I don't like the show lately, says Ilian. Uncle Bruce is promoting the companies, the vaccines, and his opinion. And if you don't agree with that, you're becoming a troll. I don't know about that. I mean, if you don't appreciate my opinion, it's okay. I mean, we can have differences, I suppose. What can I say? Cheddar Stacks, late to the afternoon show. Hello, dudes and dudettes. Bruce, anything new I missed? Infrastructure plan talks. Yeah, those are going on too. There seems to be reports coming out that the senators may have figured out a bipartisan agreed to package thing of some kind. They're probably coming up with something like, we can agree with this, and this. Let's pass this. We don't agree with that, and that. Let's work on that. Or they're just wanting to bring us an update and say, look, it's not all lost. We've come up with agreements on 80% of this stuff. We're that far down the road. We're now just working out the rest of it. just be patient with us. We'll get this done. That might be their plan. I don't know for sure. Would sure love to see an infrastructure plan passed in the U.S. That would be a good thing. Definitely for jobs, economy. Man, that would be a good thing. Anyway, what can I say? Yeah. Let's see what else. What else is going on? What else is going on? Would you just prefer he reads the prices of stocks? DM is asking. Let's see. We're not talking about the markets anymore. We're listening to how good the Uncle Bruce recommended companies are. Well, you kind of have to know how the companies are doing to figure out whether they're any good or not. I mean, you got to do some due diligence. If I can bring you some info, I'll bring you info. You decide whether you like it or not. Uncle Bruce, I'm considering iBorrowdesk is showing 10 million SOFI shares available at just 0.7% fee for quite a while now. Does that mean the stock is not shorted and we need as good results to get buyers in? I'm not sure about the short position officially in reality on SOFI. I just get the impression today and lately, as I've been mentioning now for a couple of weeks, that SOFI has been in this 14 to 16 neighborhood now for about 2+ weeks. We're not going any lower. We have kind of hit the bottom already, and now the question is, when do we get a breakout? When does SOFI begin to systematically begin to move up again with more buyers and sellers? Because we've had the selling wave coming in now for about 3-4 weeks. But we stopped. We had like 2-3 weeks of selling, and then we stopped dropping. In this neighborhood, it's now just been a sort of a standoff, just kind of a wavering back and forth. It's up 33 cents today, and it's holding rather firmly. Yes, of course, good news would be a good thing. Absolutely. If SOFI came out with something spectacular, sure. But will they? Will they come out with a major announcement before a quarterly financial report is about to be released here in the next few weeks? I am doubtful, but doesn't mean it can't happen. I mean, there can be something coming. If they would announce their bank charter, if they got that, that would be really good news. That would cause a serious stir. But we're not expecting it this soon. We could be wrong, of course. I mean, it could come out at any time. Like the authorities might just say, no, it's all good here. You're all good to go. No problem. Go ahead. Maybe that is the case. Maybe that'll happen today or tomorrow or next week. I'm not counting on it. I'm not guaranteeing it because I haven't heard that kind of talk, being talked about anywhere. But hey, I'm gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. It's 15.34, by the way. While I'm talking about it, it's up 41 cents now. We just had a little pop here on the stock. We're at 8.7 million, and we're sitting at 15.34, up 41 cents. High of the day, 15.47. So 13 cents from the high of the day for SOFI. GameStop just touched 172 for a moment. See if that can continue. 3.95 now on ATIP. It also just bumped up a titch, up 13 cents. AMC is up 102 now to 39.03. Matterport 13.90, hanging right in there on 40, on 300,000 shares or so. 23andMe 861, just touched 863. That's the high of the day. 1,092,000 shares. So, we're not backing off here. That's for sure. The Dow down 66. That's actually a bit better. S&P up 8, NASDAQ up 134. That's better too. Oil up 59 cents a barrel. All right. I'm just trying to follow the stock and see what's going on. All the stocks. But what am I going to say? What else? I can't make up stuff. I'm just going to tell you what I see. And Josh, it's literally a show about Uncle Bruce sharing their opinion. It's about a show sharing we're not sure why people are watching and then finding an issue with them expressing their opinion. I mean, okay, doing what I can. Let's see. Let's go. I, for one, really want to know the details about these companies. Otherwise, how am I going to get to decide if I like them? If you guys just blindly following, got to listen to make your own choices. Josh, I like that comment. That makes sense to me. Anyway, I hope you didn't block me after my IBM option fumble. Never. Mr. Seneca, I also saw you doing a lot of crying lately. I'm not trying to start a riff, but I'm calling out BS. Ah, John Van, Cheddar Stacks, John Van, I love you. Let's see. There you go. People pat themselves on the back when Bruce's picks work out, then they attack Bruce when they don't. I'm used to this. As a stockbroker, I used to get that all the time. I would talk to a client who was up on his investment, and he'd be just so happy with himself. And then the other times I talked to him about how badly things are doing, he'd say to me, why do you charge so much commission? Why does your firm do this? Why does your firm do that? Can't you guys recommend good stocks? I have a $15 call on SOFI for July 30th. Think I should sell now or wait and see what happens and what brings on here. Well, you're in the money right now. You're up 44 cents right now. I would stick around, Josh. You're kind of at that sweet spot where a $1 or $2 move from here, you should be grinning. Let's see what happens. Let's hope it happens. He's whining because he's losing money. You're the same. It's not expressing concerns. When I was crying for my $141 stock options on IBM a couple days ago, not to worry, you guys. It's all good. It's a show about nothing, Jerry. It's a show about nothing. There. Oh gosh, yeah. Mr. Seneca, Cheddar Stacks. So no one is allowed to voice an opinion contrary to yours or Bruce's. Come on, grow up. We're here to discuss and occasion vent frustration. Why are you trying to start fires? You guys can tell me whatever you want, whatever you think, whatever you think about whatever you think. By the way, I think 1540 on SoFi is good, and that's where we're at right now. We're at 48 cents, and I like it. 171 on GameStop, ATIP at 395. We've got 1390 on Matterport, and we got 862 on 23andMe. They're kind of near the high of the days there. Let's see what happens. Having fun at Universal Studios with Uncle Bruce. Okay. I've always wanted to pretend I was an architect. Yeah, Jerry, why don't you? I've always wanted to be an architect, Jerry. George Costanza would say. I love that show. Let's see. ATIP is coming along. Just relax. It'll do better. I agree. I'm totally with you. I'm not going to be toxic, though, says Cheddar Stack. Sometimes people need a vent. I get it, but some of y'all brought short-term options when you were advised against it. Now you're mad. What are you going to do? We continue on. Let's see. Let's go. We just got to, this is what we're going through right now. What you're going through right now. These are the toughest days you're going to have. Quiet volume, not a lot of movement, down shares, down options. You got to tough it out, and you've got to find a way to handle it and get through to the other side. That's what you got to do. Have a drink, enjoy, and just wait the market out. The impatient ones lose. The ones with patience win. That's it. That's really all there's to it. 1389 on Matterport, 860 on 23andMe, 395 on ATIP, 1539 on SoFi. Everyone's green over there. Let's see what else. Last I checked, George was a marine biologist. Yes, but he always wanted to be an architect. But once he was trying to pretend to be a latex salesman. I do remember that. Hey, Bruce, I got August 20, 12 and a half ATIP calls. Am I a goner? Well, maybe. You never know. I mean, this market, you never, ever know what can really happen in a market like this. The ATIP story, you can see, I have seen stuff over my career that just shocks me, has shocked me from time and time again. But I got to say, it doesn't look good for the stock by August to reach that price. But I've seen stranger things happen. What could cause ATIP to take a shot? Perhaps a cash injection from a large institutional investor. Not that they need it, but if they were to get serious backing, or if they were to do a takeover of some kind, they were to do a a merger with another company of some kind in the healthcare space in another way, another area of healthcare. I don't know. I'm just throwing it around there. I'm really thinking that the ATIP story will be that the shares will stabilize here. They will bounce into this $4 to $6 range is kind of where they're going to go. And then the question is, the next quarter comes up and they're going to announce their numbers are higher. They're hiring all kinds of people. They might do an announcement like that next week. They might say, hey, we've hired 400 people in the last month. We're going to hire 800 more next month. We're really staffing up. All of a sudden, the shares perk up a bit. You get this $6, $7, $8 level again. One never knows. If they identify a company they want to buy, they might be able to go to Wall Street for a bond offering, a combination of stock and a bond offering. And next thing you know, you've acquired a $2 billion entity that you've added into the company. All of a sudden, this company's got a market cap of $6, $7, $8 billion. Shares pop to 10, 11, 12 bucks. I mean, making these prices look like a distant memory. This is a good business. Physical therapy is a growing concern. It's a very good moneymaker for those who provide the service. It really is. And we all, from time to time, need it in our younger years, but we're all going to need it in our older years. And ATIP is perfectly positioned to take advantage of this business. But this past quarter, they didn't do a good job of it, did they? And here we are. $15.40 on SOFI now, up 47 cents. ATIP $3.95. Matterport $13.90 again, up 49 cents. 23andMe $8.58. Okay. Let's see what else is being said here. Okay, let's see. Eddie, hey, all of you have to remember, since you took the final decision on what to buy and at one price, to vent out, just look at yourself in the mirror and shout at yourself. I practice it and it works. Come on, cheer up, everybody. It's all good. Moon is always tomorrow until it's today. We all need to get some SVAC calls. Any good ones, Uncle B? I haven't been following SVAC calls. Honestly, you'll have to take a look at the chains there. Please, could you tell us what is your forecast for ME? I don't have a moment-to-moment forecast. I can only tell you that today is certainly a better day than, quote, lately. It's been up in the green almost all day today, and that's a good sign. It's a good sign that 23andMe has been green all day long, with 1.1 million traded, up 28 cents. Not a big gain, like nothing earth-shattering, but it was not knocked off its perch today as a gainer. It's been an up stock all day. That's a good sign. Couple more days like this, and you're into the 10 neighborhood quickly. Cheddar, you down on ATP. I'm not getting that again. Andy PC picking fights. He's an importer exporter. Vandalay Industries, say Vandalay. Just hold the ATP and me. You're down on. You know these things can turn, man. They can turn and run. General Climb and health stocks would bring it up. When it started, it's a big dip on a ton of healthcare stocks are also dropping too. Interesting. Let's see. What else is going on? Uncle Bruce, I got a job offer the other day, and I thought about what you said. How do you want to spend the rest of your lives? So I countered their offer, and they accepted. I went from a $20 raise to a 25% raise. Now you're talking. That's pretty cool. I love stuff like this. Beautiful job. Congrats, because you're in demand and you're at the height of your career. You're at the top of your game. Beautiful job, Coyote. Make it happen. I personally think the only reason it dropped as much as it did is because primarily retail is holding it. Willing to bet health stocks held by institutions suffered way less. That could be. Ilian, I'm up 3.36% today, and just only down 14% with that big drop in SOFI. Payday on Friday, and we'll load more in. How you doing on SOFI? Ilian wants to know. Coyote, congratulations. Well done. Congrats from everybody. Well done, Coyote. Seth Hannock, here's a donation for you, Bruce. Hey, Uncle B, I got 10 $25 January 22 SOFI calls. And next time you hear from me again, I will be the highest donor of the day. Right on, Seth. Let's hope so. Let's hope it happens for you. $15.42 on SOFI, up 49 cents. That is 5 cents off the high today. We are popping up at the end of the day here nicely on SoFi. It is definitely taking a shot at the end of the day here. It looks really good. 9.1 million shares. SoFi definitely getting some upward trajectory, if that's the right word. 396 on ATIP. We're up now 14 cents. We've got Matterport now up 47 cents to 13.88, and we have 23andMe sitting at 8.51, up 23. Those are the winners there. IBM still down 69 cents. The drive is crazy. Microsoft has gone positive again with a 1 penny gain on the day. The Dow's down 68 and S&P up 7, NASDAQ up 125. Tesla's up 450. Apple down $1.47. That's kind of what I've been saying almost all day. $1 something. It's been down all day. Amazon up 660. Facebook up 680. Alphabet down 75 cents. So very flat day over there. 1541 on SoFi, up 49 cents. 6 cents away from the high of the day on SoFi today. So can't complain about the close here, about this last 15 minutes. It's looking pretty good. Anyway, there you go. I saw a lady eat her M&Ms with a spoon. What is this all about? This is more Seinfeldisms. Let's see. Do you know how many stop losses got hammered through on ATIP's first massive drop the other day? I have been a bag holder like that before. Did research. So many stop losses got hit on the way down. Let's see. Yes, I mean, thank you, everybody. I'm very excited for the future, and thank you for your support as always. Nice going. Any green on ME is welcome. That's right. 850. Come on, baby. Keep it coming. Matterport, 1391, up 50 cents. The high of the day, 1404. So just under the high on Matterport. It would be nice to see if a little pop at the end. 398 on ATIP, taking a run at $4 again. We haven't had that since about 1:30 this afternoon. We had another run attempted at noon. It didn't work, but at 1:30 it did break through for. Here it is again at 397, 398 right now on ATIP. Will it break 4 with 12, 13 minutes to go? I don't know. Let's see what it wants to give us. ZZ Top basis. Dusty Hill passed away. Oh, that's too bad. Great band, great group, fantastic musicians. You ever get a chance to watch, there's a documentary, I think it's on Netflix, about ZZ Top. It's really well done. I really enjoyed it. I think it was there or was on, if it wasn't on Netflix, it was on Prime. But I really enjoyed it. Talked to all three guys about their lives. Right on. They lived a life, man. They lived a life. Holy moly. 398 on ATIP. It looks like we're going for 398, maybe to $4 on ATIP. Matterport 1388 and 23andMe 851. SoFi 1540. GameStop can't hold 170, unfortunately, down 877. Let's see what happens. What can we say? And here we go. Alien Anti is saying, I finally got I got the 300 on SoFi. Actually, I got 306 now. Now I can do good covered calls. Might incorporate the wheel soon. Brant is saying, I talked to my boss and she said to still sleep on the couch. Oh boy. Oh, no. I know you have a new lease on life, Gody. Big things are happening. And then Bob Odenkirk collapsed on the set of Better Call Saul. I hope he's going to be all right. Now there's a guy cutting his donut with a knife and a fork. A full moon today. It's got to be a full moon. What is happening here? Oh, man. I picked up a 145 January 22 Apple call on the dip this morning. I'm up 15% so far. Yes! Beautiful job, Andrew. Way to go. Nicely done. Hi, Uncle P. Is there a website that lists which companies currently have drugs awaiting FDA approval? It seems lately quite a few stocks have bounced pre-market. JC, I don't know of one personally. Maybe someone here does. And I don't know if there's any way to Google that info. I'm not able to tell you that. SoFi 1537 up 45 cents. GameStop 169.86. ATIP 398 15 and some odd cents, 15 and a half now, 398 up 16 cents on the day. on ATI Physical Therapy. We're down to 11 minutes to go on the day. 38.87 on AMC, up 86 cents. Matterport 13.90 again. 23andMe 8.49. Matterport 14 cents away from the high of the day on 323,000. Very light volume, yet a very good day today. All right, let's see. IBM is giving me IBS today. Oh man, that's rough. I heard a lot of ZZ Top. That's the beauty of the albums. The music never dies. You gotta love it. And is anyone here a marine biologist? My ME calls for January. I started to creep up in value. Yes, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Little here, little there. Please. I keep a lot of fresh fish, but all fresh water. Weird. And yeah, Joey Jordison passed away yesterday. Original Slipknot drummer, but I didn't think that Bruce was the right demographic for that info. Yeah, I don't know of that music to say it. It's not my cup of tea. I tend to say, what can I say all the time? I wonder where I got that. Yeah, what can I say? I don't know where you got that. I don't know. Oh, no. Come on. Stocks. Let's run it. 23andMe is popping up a bit. 854. Hey, Uncle Bruce, ATIP did their earnings report. Don't see a 10Q filed yet for it. Do they only require one the other day? I don't know, KTF. I don't know what's going on here. I'm waiting to figure that out myself. I was watching for it this morning. I didn't see it. Weird stuff. No, I love Bob Odenkirk. I'm a big fan of his work with T&E and then followed him into Breaking Bad and now Better Call Saul. The guy just cannot miss. Let's see. Because of this dip, I actually lost 282 SOFI shares to do my margin call. There you see margin. Bad. Yeah. Laugh out loud. I like your ambition, Alien. From your mouth to God's ears. Okay, I will try to buy them back, says Lobo Blast. Yeah, Alien is saying, I was on holiday for 2 weeks. The guy who covered for me made such a mess that I have to work 1 month just to clear up after him. Anyone ever been in this situation before? Yuck. What are you going to do? $3.99 to $4 on ATIP with 8 minutes to go, trying to hit the $4 mark. There it is. It's trading at $4 on ATIP, up 18 cents today. 3,018,000 or something like that shares. $4 on ATIP for the moment. We'll see how this works out for us. Let's go. Matterport 1386, ME 23ME 854. GameStop 169.33. Oh, come on, you guys. Let's go higher. Let's go higher. What can I say? Why are the members not using the chat more to give additional information and news to the stocks we're following? We also have to take some responsibility instead of leaving all the work to Bruce. That's kind of my job. What can I say? Let's see. Bruce is more into Yanni. Make it happen. Robert, I imagine the Discord channel has more of that. Haven't checked out yet. Need to. Bruce does Oompa covers of Slipknot songs. There you go. Uncle Bruce is the what is that? The Bob Ross of stonks minus the hair and the happy trees. Big happy green trees. Make it happen. You are right. Okay. $4 on ATI Physical Therapy, up 18 cents today. We're down to 6-7 minutes to go. Trying to close on a high note today. Is that possible? Looking good on ATIP. Matterport 1386, 23andMe 852. The Dow down 93, S&P up 3.9, NASDAQ up 115 points. So that's what we got going here at the moment, kids. Watching the last of the few last minutes coming through here on the day. Waiting to see what's going on. The Dow is down for the second straight day, they're saying on CNBC. And that's what we have. What can I tell you? It is what it is. The NASDAQ is doing well, up 118 points. It's doing fine. 118-point gain. Really can't complain. No. Have you ever been to Yellowknife? I don't think so. I don't think I've been all the way up to Yellowknife. I think I've been up to Grand Prairie and beyond, a little beyond that, but not all the way to Yellowknife. I don't think so. SoFi 1536, GameStop 168.92, down 962. ATIP $3.99 to $4. AMC $38.75. Matterport $13.90, climbing again. 23andMe $8.52. Okay. 12.50 on for fifth wall unchanged. Vector down 19. Navsite up a penny. Starboard down 8. Vanek up $4. Home Depot down a buck. Into IBM down 85 cents. Microsoft down a nickel. Apple down a $1.50. I mean, talk about kind of boring, isn't it? Hey, Bruce, is it possible for a stock to go trend up like 20, 50 cents or so total a day, daily, besides the occasional market correction? If so, does that mean growth of a company is organic? Well, yeah, I mean, stock can do that for a while. I mean, stocks have just every kind of day imaginable, and so do markets. Sometimes stocks just get sucked along with market vibrations, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to wait it out. But every once in a while, a company will make a financial disclosure, a press release, a merger, an acquisition, a major announcement, and it goes its own way for a while, good or bad. But that can happen. Robert Benson, make it happen, saying Robert Benson. That's not to say we shouldn't share that info here through the show, since a lot of folks don't use Discord. It's just quick to get lost. Let's see. And remember, when you got nothing invested in it, anything above 0 is positive. People are betting it's going to go above or below 4 on the close for ATIP. What do you guys think? Have you got? Yeah, we got CNBC back. Yes, people. I was going to mention that this morning. CNBC is back. CNBC Worldwide went away. I'm hoping that people contacted TELUS and said, "What the hell are you doing?" Although maybe TELUS responded saying, "Hey guys, we had technical problems. We had to run that for a while. Now we got this for a while." I don't know what's going on, but it is back. I'm happy at least that's happening here. Bruce, should I double down on my January 21 SOFI calls at 15 or at 22.50? Both are looking tasty right now. There's the question. Well, I like the 15 calls for SOFI. If you can afford 15 calls, you'd pick those up because you're in the money at 37 cents right now. So that's where you want to be. How about Sunnyvale in Nova Scotia? Haven't been there, but I've been to Halifax. Love it. I sent you a super chat earlier. You didn't read it. Maybe because I cursed. Love you, Tio. Let me see. Super chat. Let's see what came in here. There it is. Let's take a look at this. Bertie, thank you for this $4.99 donation. Uncle Bruce, you got some serious haters on this channel. F them. Love your content. There. Is that what you meant? Is that what that was? That the comment you were worried about? And then Mr. T says, "Come on, Brucey, just read back my silly messages just now." And we had a comment here from Nurk Quila. Hey, Bruce, Emmy is down 30% in the last month. I promised fat gains. Are SPACs a scam? Question mark. And then Michael Simone yesterday asked me, Uncle Bruce, I'm sure you're missing your trolls. So here's $10 in a quick. Oh my God, Uncle Bruce is bald. Thank you. Seth Hannock. Hey, Bruce, I got 10 $25 January 22 SoFi calls. Next time you hear from me again, I'll be the highest donor of the day. So thank you, all of you, for these comments. Appreciate those. We're at 271 thumbs up, so I appreciate that. 1537 on SoFi, up 45 cents. We appreciate that. We're into the last 2 minutes of the day. GameStop 169.38. Can it have a little comeback or what? It would be kind of nice if it would, but it's not going to do much. 169.57 right there on GameStop. We've got, what else are we going on here? A Facebook sell-off after earnings. Mike, this chat might be a bit too fast. He'll say he likes the 15s. There, you got it. What kind of work are you in? Get him some caffeine-free soda. He's wavering. Bruce didn't tell us. Didn't tell us, says AB. Laughalo, getting weak in the knee. I learned to never invest in Don Bilzerian companies. Brant, the good news of the day is Bruce is not happy enough to dance, so we got that thing going for us. Chandler, Uncle Bruce, I think you have people on this channel that are shorting your recommendations. Andy, looks like you might lose your bet, Ilian. David, Bruce needs to try cream cheese and ham on his bagel tomorrow. Protein equals energy. Thank you for your comment, Bruce, but please, could you tell us your analysis for the long term on ME? There seems little interest in it at present. And just sold Facebook, says Paul. ME now 848, up 20 cents. MTR, Matterport, 1388. AMC 3887. We're coming to the close. ATIP 384.9, 385, 390 now. Back to ATIP 390. So that dropped from 4. GameStop 169.42 and SoFi 15.36. So we got a gain on ATIP, but now we have a loss 381 on ATIP. We got a last minute sell off coming in hard to drop the market. I'm not sure if this is going to create a negative print on ATI or not. 381 I saw. We're getting ready for the bell. 381 down a penny on ATIP. We're just sitting at $4. And now it just got hit with a jackhammer right at the end here. Someone is making it look awful, really bad. 3.8 million shares traded. Last trade on ATIP, 380.5. 381 a share, down 1.5 cents or 1 cent. The bell is ringing. They might have pulled off the drop to make it print ugly on ATIP. There's an enemy out there of ATIP shareholders. They want it to look terrible, and they hit the bids at the very end of the day hard. Very interesting how that came through. What can I say? It is what it is. Let's see. ATIP dump. 385 close. Wow, that's called dick move on the end. Dang, big explosion on ATIP. Who could have possibly be selling that now? Dang, big oof. Up one on AH. Final close at 380.05. Now at 386 aftermarket, up 5.5 cents. That's pretty suspicious. I agree with that. Pretty suspicious. If somebody got jammed on ATIP, you were the whale that hammered ATIP. Uncle Bruce is like, well, what can you do? Funny, down 1 penny. The graph looks awful. Definitely suspicious. It is what it is. Welcome to the world of the markets, where right up to the last minute they're open for trading. And you never know what can happen. We're at 387 on the aftermarket, up 7 cents. Go figure, we're at $4. We came all the way back to $4, only to get slammed at the end with some heavy volume. I don't know how heavy it was, but it came in and it backed off. SoFi managed to close up at 15.37, up 45 cents. It is now 15.38 in the aftermarket, up a penny. We've got GameStop 169.27, unfortunately, down 9.27. And we're still at 169.45, up 18 cents on the aftermarket. ATIP right now, aftermarket 387, up 6.5 cents. AMC 38.89, up 88 cents. Matterport 13.86, up 45 cents today. No aftermarket trading as of yet. We've got ME 8.46 with a sell-off in the last 30 minutes. Still up 18 cents on the day. It was up to 8.63. About half an hour to go. It was at the high of the day with a half hour, couldn't hold it. Came into some selling at the end. But again, get the sellers out now. Just get them out of the way and we'll move on tomorrow. That's all you're going to do. Definitely suspicious. What was the point of all that? Laugh out loud, I confess. Uncle Bruce, what would you do? Pick up at this time? Would you buy 100 shares of ATIP at 385 or 100 FBIO at 321? The other stock you've mentioned in the past, I don't know who FBIO is. Dave, a time to scoop up some super cheap ATIP leaps. Larkin, SoFi lock up. FUD seems to have ended for now, hoping for slow growth into earnings. Boy, to have that power, must be nice. Make it happen. 369,000 red volume at close for ATIP. Crashed it. Carter, Dave, I'm hoping it stays low for me to buy it with my payday. Make it happen, says someone has puts. Robert, Bruce, I finished your lesson number 1. I'm very happy I bought it, beginning to get my head around options. Right on, Robert. Yeah, you can watch lesson number 2, 3, 4. We got them up now. We'll have 5 and 6 up later, maybe today or tomorrow. And then 7 and 8 this weekend. Away we go. We got more option classes this weekend. Off we go. Thank you for your comment, Bruce, but please, could you please tell us your opinion on the long term for ME? There seems to be little interest in the stock at present. I'll get to it. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. John, anti-PC, holy moly, macro. Thursday's close, and we need a 26% gain for my dream to be correct. John Van, I need a beer. Is it Friday? ATIP hit with volume of 760,000 last 6 minutes. That's about 25% of the volume today. T-Bone, Uncle B, when advised to buy ATIP, it only had August, November options. It sounds like those who got in at 1250 or higher are going to take a loss. Any recommendations? You just got to hang in there. Carter, a new SPAC plan. Wait for them to dump, then pick it up. I meant FBI, Fortress Biotech. Yeah, I'm not recommending that. No, I buy MTTR, VACQ, and SoFi. How could they go any lower? I mean, how? How can the stock go any lower? That's impossible. Well, it's at $3.85. Now it's at $4 on the aftermarket. trading at $4 right now in the aftermarket, 6,600. It's right back to $4. So I don't know. I believe in you, John Van. I got your first drink if your dream comes true. Saving up for lesson number 2, Robert. Way to go, Robert. Well done, sir. It'll be there whenever you want it, and you can enjoy it as many times as you like. Oh, man. Thank you, everybody, for being around, sticking around. SoFi, 1540 on the aftermarket. We're up 3 cents. GameStop aftermarket, 169.12, down 15 more. ATIP, 401 on the aftermarket. AMC of 38.69, down 20 cents in the aftermarket. Matterport, 13.79. I'm not sure what to make of this. It was 13.86 at the bell, 13.79 now, so I'm not sure what's going on with this aftermarket quote. It's kind of weird. 23andMe, 8.44, down 2 cents. Fifth Wall, 12.55 at the close, up a nickel on the day today. Vector Acquisition closed at 10.28, now 10.32, up 4 cents in the aftermarket. NavSite, 9.95, unchanged on the day. SVAC closed at 9.72, now 9.76, up 4 cents in the aftermarket. That's what I got right now. The Dow closed down 127 with a dip at the end of the day, definitively down. 0.81 drop on S&P. It was positive all day until the very close of the day. NASDAQ closed up with a 102-point gain. Oil up 58 cents a barrel. That is what happened there on the stock. AMD stock surges to record high while chip maker takes more market share from Intel. Headline just came across, all right? The only Facebook Bruce recommended, the only FB Bruce was Facebook. That's true. I want it lower. I want it to $2. There you go. Well, Facebook, how's it looking here? Facebook, where am I here? There we go. 373 on the close, 359 on the aftermarket, down 13.55. So the numbers were not good enough, I suppose. I'm not sure, but that's what we got. ATI now at $4, up 20 cents on the close, with only 6,700 traded. It's at $4. Yeah, that big red candle followed by a shot right back at the 4 should be a warning to folks with passive stock losses. Anyone scared about ATIP? I bought Facebook at IPO. By the end of the day, I was seeing a loss of over 50%. I diamond-handed and took 1.25 years. I saw it in the get green again. Now I'm up over 800%. Just hang on to this stuff. Uncle Bruce was right about FED at least. I gave him until 8:20. For some reason, I think ATIP will come through for me. Lobo. Andy, I sold my 100 VACQ when it was $11.85. I'll probably buy them back. Still budgeting for my next major stock purchase. Dana, Carlos M. Wow, great story. Carlos, my call is still alive. Carlos M. is right. ATIP, $4 on 6,700 shares right now. Rocket Lab VCAQ mission is scheduled for liftoff July 29, 2021. NZT. That's tomorrow. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. Whew. Oh, man. Let's take a look at Facebook. What's it doing here? Facebook. What are you doing here? Facebook in the aftermarket. 354.92, down $18.36. It closed at 373. It's traded 700 at 68,000. Now down 3 to 355, down $18. Okay. GOP senators, they are saying agreement has been reached on an infrastructure plan. GOP senators saying its deal is done. Ford up, down 5%. That's where you should buy, especially the merger coming up. VACQ is a hidden gem. Massive drop on the close right then back to $4. That'll keep off the SSR if it dips like that again tomorrow. Or that's what Robinhood said. The gods have saved my Facebook 360 covered call for June 30th, it seems. That's funny. There you go. Hang around and you never know. That's something. 354.63 on Facebook. How about that? You are salvaged again. You've been salvaged again. All right. $4 on ATIP. That's what I've got right now. All right. I don't know. I just wonder. I wonder. Not seeing the headline on Facebook yet. Facebook fourth quarter daily users actual versus 1.91 billion versus 1.9 something billion. First monthly users 2.9 actual billion versus 2.91. Maybe that's why the stock's down a bit in the aftermarket. The users are flat. Falls on deaccelerating revenue growth warning. There you go. A deacceleration growth warning is what's causing Facebook shares to drop in the aftermarket. Okay. Down $15, down $17 at the moment. There it is. Okay. Well, that's what they're saying. I'm looking at the TV for headlines. That's the only place I can find it right now. Facebook earnings beat. They're at 361 earnings versus 303 estimate. 20% above estimates. Stock is down $18 on a possible slow up on earnings. Or viewership. This company's going to make nothing but much more money. That's my opinion. They're going to make nothing but a lot more money. 356 now. It looks like it's bouncing back a little bit at the moment, and that's probably what will happen all night long. Hey, everybody, let's give Bruce a smile as he looks like he could use some positive energy. Bruce is running out of gas today. He's so tired. Oh, my gosh. Bruce is a tired puppy. What can I say? See, he's yawning. Oh, no. He's yawning. 306 thumbs ups for a yawning YouTuber. I don't know if I deserve any more thumbs ups, but I thank you for all of those of you who have given me a thumbs ups. We're still down $15.30 a share on Facebook right now. We have 310 thumbs ups. As Bruce is fading into oblivion. What are you going to do? He's just a tired man. He's a tired man. What can I say? All righty. Let's see here. Thank you, everybody, for helping out this channel, being here, watching, donating, subscribing, thumb upping, everything. You guys are great. Thank you very much. Let's continue through here. There we are, 327 thumbs up. So, oh man, that's cool. 169.10 on GameStop, up 18 cents. Wow. Okay. Let's go here. Apple, IBM, and GS today. The visit didn't let you. They did not let you get. I got a short one. I got a little short one, but I got to get another one. Uncle Bruce, have you had you have the same students attend all your live classes? I have a core of diehards that have been in all of them. I do have a core, but then I have others who sort of come in and they come out. Then I have those who sort of watch they watched a couple of lives and now they're watching all the recordings. It really varies. Oh my God. Oh, pardon me, folks. I apologize. It really varies. The followers of the live classes, they're active. I'll tell you that. They're asking a lot of questions. Jen is constantly filling me in on questions, and then she'll come up with questions herself that she'll say, you may want to explain it like that, and then we'll cover it that way. Fair enough. Play some Yoko. That'll wake you right up. Buy the dip for Facebook, but wait till I buy this call back tomorrow. I ate not one, but two bagels on your honor. Uncle Bruce, should you spend time with us? You should spend time with family. Take the junior to Timmy's. Dave, you better believe I'm one of your hardcore students. I learn from you every day, and I appreciate that, all of you. Facebook, $358, down $15, $357.99, so it's a little better. ATIP, $398, up 17 cents right at the moment. Bruce should not eat while live. Looks bad. The yawning host, I tell you, it's tough. It's tough being me. It's tough being me. It's so tough being me. Oh my gosh. What can I tell you? No nap, Bruce. With Jen Jr. visiting, maybe. Yeah, Jen Jr. is here, and we're entertaining a little bit. We're very happy that she's here, and we're catching up. Just lots to catch up on. Anyway, talking about the de-acceleration on Facebook, where they're growing but not as fast as they're growing. Still making a ton of money though, and that's not going to stop. So the stock itself, 358. That's what can I say? It's a little better than what it was. We were as low as I think three what? Yeah, we were down to about 354. Now back to 358. There he goes. Get her on camera already. Oh, that's not happening. Tell her to show her hand at least. Tell Jen Jr. to serve you your bagel tomorrow morning. don't think she'll be up at that point in time. Jen is up because Jen knows that I'm on the air, but I think Jen Jr. she'll wait till after I'm off the air before she comes up to so that as to not disturb. GMTA. There you go. 359 on Facebook. Coming back another dollar now. Still down on the day, but not as far down as it was. At least at this point. That's what we see. Okay. All right. There you go. All right, everybody. I'm going to pack it in and try to get some rest. I'm kind of tired. I want to thank you for joining me today. Consider subscribing to that channel. Come on into my channel this weekend for classes. Send us an email if you'd like to join us. Is Jen answering questions too? She was a trader. May she be able to add perspective during the show? Yeah, she puts in her 2 bits with Uncle Bruce. Thanks for explaining what MTTR is. That product is brilliant. It is incredibly brilliant. Going to be a winner. I'm really liking it. We're at 1380 on the aftermarket, 1386 on the close. Folks, thank you, all of you. Bruce, I found that playlist for the top 100 of 69 from Trivia. It's awesome. Have a good night, Bruce. Thank you, Sharon. All of you have a great evening. 361 on Facebook. It's up again. It looks like that sell-off isn't going to last very long. It looks like it's coming back. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. Let's make some money tomorrow. 1537 on SOFI. Let's go higher tomorrow. How about that? It's 1545 in the aftermarket. Let's just keep that going. And let's rock this down. ATIP 395. Let's get that to 495 tomorrow. And we'll make some money. Everybody, thank you for joining me this afternoon. Appreciate it. See you all tomorrow. Please, can we have tomorrow morning a break from the open chat? Well, we'll see what we can do, Kev. Have fun with the kiddo. Uncle Bree, Uncle Bree will see you later. I'm off. Sleep tight. Midnight Copenhagen. Thank you. Have a good afternoon. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yay. ATIP mooning tomorrow. Thanks, Uncle B. Great shows today. Have a good night. And that's what my calendar tells me. Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. Have a good evening and take care for now.